Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the benefits of embryonic stem cell research. First off, let's start by explaining what a stem cell is. An embryonic stem cell is a cell found only in embryos that is pluripotent. This means that it has the ability to become any other type of cell. While it can be extremely beneficial, there are some limiting factors to the amount of research that can be done with them. Since these stem cells are found only in embryos, the embryo must be sacrificed so that scientists can extract the embryonic stem cells. Now let's talk about how scientists get the stem cells and the process of extracting them and doing research. Once a sperm cell fertilizes an egg, it will divide and become an embryo. In an embryo, there are cells called stem cells, which have the ability to become any type of cell in the human body. In order for scientists to conduct research on embryonic stem cells, they must get an embryo first. One way scientists are able to acquire embryos is when couples reproduce with in vitro fertilization. More embryos are produced than could possibly be implanted in the female's uterus. Some couples decide to donate the embryos that they are not going to use to science and allow scientists to conduct research using their embryos. After 3 to 5 days, the embryos develop into a ball of cells called a blastocyst. The blastocyst contains about 100 cells, including the stem cells. In order to grow the stem cells, scientists remove them from the blastocyst and grow them in a nutrient-rich solution in a petri dish. The stem cells divide multiple times, and scientists split up the population and move them into separate petri dishes. A few months later, there are millions of stem cells. If the cells continue to grow without differentiating, then the scientists have created a stem cell line. Scientists can then begin their research on the cells. How can this cure diabetes, you might ask? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Someone who has diabetes has damaged or ineffective beta cells. Beta cells are responsible for making insulin, the hormone that regulates blood glucose levels. These beta cells often come in groups called islets, which are found in the pancreas. Amongst people with type 1 diabetes, pancreatic beta cells are destroyed. This means that regular insulin delivery via injection or an insulin pump is the only way to stay healthy. Now scientists are currently coming up with a way to culture embryonic stem cells into healthy beta cells. Once that is complete, we can transplant the beta cells into a person with diabetes so their body will naturally make insulin again and regulate blood glucose levels by itself. Of course, it's not just going to happen overnight, but if scientists can work out the kinks, diabetes can become a problem of the past.